The next speaker is Risako Ishida. The title of her speech is People All Over the World Are All Your Friends.
Hello, I am Risako. Thank you for coming today. First of all, I have a question that I want to ask you all. What kinds of groups do you think you are belonging to? Are they your family or your communities of your friends, university, your workplace, and your nationality, religion, gender, and else? I either unconsciously or willingly belong to family or communities of friends, my university, in Japan, and female, and so on. Through the experiences I had in the past, and in these several years, I started to think of how those groups function in our daily lives. So, let me talk about my experience I had in the past. I was living in Hong Kong for 6 years when I was 4 years old to 10 years old. I went to international school and I could have many experiences there. I could have friends who are from different countries, who speak different languages, who have different gender, and it was so nice to see them, and I was really enjoying the life staying in Hong Kong. And yeah, after 6 years have passed, I went back to Japan, and I went to I was 5th grade in the Japanese primary school, and I was being just as myself as I was staying in Hong Kong. Then I realized that I was feeling something strange starting my new life. Then what happened? I found that I was being rumored among my friends. Why? Because I was too unique and too different from other Japanese students. I was a person who have never ever cared who I talk to or play with. So I was talking to and playing with both boys and girls equally. And I thought it was fascinating and normal and usual to be friends with anyone that I want to. But and I could say my strength was to be friends with anyone that I want to. Then I was staying myself and thinking in that way. One of my friends told me like this: Risako, you are being rumored because you are even trying to be friends with boys. But if you are doing like that, everyone will think that you are doing that because you want to be liked as a girl, like that. And so everyone has their own friends who they want to be close with, or so you have to think about it. Don't think that you can be friends with all of the classmates. That's impossible. When I first heard of it, I was like, so what? Leave me, because this is how I want to do, and I don't think that I can be friends with anyone in the classroom. This was how I was thinking at first, but to be honest, I got hurt. And I was shocked to know that I was wrong, because I did know that I can be friends with anyone. And I felt sad because I felt like there was an invisible border between others and myself. Fortunately, I was just being rumored, but not being bullied. But I often see on the news that there are some adults and children being bullied in their workplace or their schools. And in the worst case, they suffer from the trauma or they even suicide themselves. What would you do when you find a difference in a person, or when you meet a person who is from different country or who speaks different languages, like that? If you associate these bully issues with wars and conflicts currently happening in the world, those differences we can find in others, or those feelings which are belonging to a group, can be the root of the cause of the conflicts. Each group insists that they are right, they are correct, they are strong, but not the others. So as well as wars or conflicts, due to the existence of groups, they show that they are strong in many ways, especially by hurting people. If we think the world as a one big group, all of the people in the world belong to the group. As one of the member of the group, as world citizen, what should we do? Seeing from your surroundings, there are numerous people who are from different countries, who speak different language, who have different religion, and backgrounds or personalities. I think what we should do is to think all of the people in the world as your friends. If you can think in this way, you won't feel like hurting your friends, right? And if all of the people in the world can think in this way, I think there won't be any invisible borders or wars and conflicts happen in the world. And at last, even if you find difference between you and yourself, and you are suffering from thinking of what you are or who you are, I just want to tell you that stay yourself, and love your friends and love yourself. Thank you so much. That's all.